the Lego Marvel 2.
Yeah, until we get Lego Marvel's Avengers 2, whatever the title they're gonna call it, and then Lego Marvel
I
Superheroes
hope
3.
we get like a Lego Avengers 2 that's based off of like Infinity War and Endgame, and then I hope they make a Lego Marvel 3 as well, like Lego Marvel Superheroes 3.
Well, they have to target to Marvel first, but I think they're going to. It's gonna take some time. But let's see.
Because right now they're making this Skywalker Saga game, but they'll
Right,
probably move on to making another game after that's out, the Star Wars one.
right. Now, for the Lego Marvel Avenger games, did they actually got the actors who played the Avengers, or?
No, they didn't. They used the video, like the audio clips from the movies.
So they probably do the same thing for Infinity War and
Mary Jane
Endgame.
Watson, associate editor.
Because if they were to get the actual actors to come back, it would cost a lot of money. I do know that for the
Yeah,
Lego Star Wars game, they got the actors from the newer movies to come back to record some new lines, like from the sequel trilogy.
yeah, I guess that would make a lot of sense.
But that makes more sense because they don't have to pay them as much.
Mm. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
They would have to pay the original actors a lot, though, like the ones that are alive still, to record lines.
Mm. I had to kind of think of it. I think besides Stan Lee, I think Charles McBoseman, if I'm saying that right, that's the guy who played Black
Chadwick
Panther.
Boseman, yeah.
He's the only one of the MCU actors that have died. Everybody else is still healthy, so like.
Well, I was talking about for Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Because they would have to, like, if they wanted to get Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and, like, a lot of the original ones to come back, they would cost a lot of money. Because they're in a lot more than the newer actors are.
Yeah. Actually, I
Like, the
wonder.
new actors for the sequel trilogy, they're cheaper to bring in because they were only in 3 movies and a lot of them aren't in a lot of other things yet, you know?
Right.
Like a lot of other movies and TV shows. But Mark Hamill, he's been in a lot of stuff. Like he voiced Joker, he played in a lot of other roles like that were popular, like
Yeah,
famous.
Yeah, actually, he even played a clown character in a cartoon show on Cartoon Network that was on the Adult Swim called The Venture Brothers. Like, he played like a mystical clown or some shit. I did not even know that. Not only that, Mark Hampton, sorry to say names sometimes. He even voiced the Hobgoblin from Spider-Man's 90s cartoon series, which I was surprised to find that out at the time.
What do you think about taking a vacation when all this is over?
Like, I had no idea that Luke Skywalker voiced one of Spider-Man's enemies from the 90s. I had no idea.
Yeah, because he even voiced like a couple characters in The Mandalorian, which people didn't know about, like he did the voice for Luke Skywalker, of course, but he played other characters in the show too, like some of the creatures.
Well, not only that, he also played as Luke Skywalker.
That's what I said, he voiced him. He didn't do the stunts, but he did the voice for him.
Right.
They got somebody different to do the body, like the stunt work and all that.
Right. Oh, fucking missile guys. So the what if for Spider-Man the undies in the PS4 game, it has about 9 parts into it. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Da.
Wait, maybe you're not laughing because you guys really are all named Vinny. If that's the case, nice.
Yes, I'm about at the halfway point of the first Avengers movie. So I'll be done with it pretty soon, and then it'll be on to Age of Ultron after.
I just hope like when Avenger 2 does come out, they don't do like how you start off with the other movie before you start from the one before that. Like
Yeah, because it would make more sense, like if when you start the game, you play through Infinity War first, and then it goes into Endgame. That would make more sense.
I was still confused. Like, wait, why go to Age of Ultron first before Avengers?
Because you play the opening to Ultron first, like the level where they're attacking the Hydra base.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to like previously, and then it goes to like the first movie.
Actually, doesn't the new WandaVision episode come out this Friday too?
Yeah, this Friday it does, the 3rd episode.
Can't wait to see how that one turns out. You know, I was kind of hoping like instead of it's like an MCU thing, like they show a post-credit scene or something, like because you know how MCU is.
Well, they're not gonna show like a post-credits scene because it's a TV show. It's not like the movie.
Yeah, but still though.
They mainly do that for like the MCU movies, not the shows.
True. Come on, you big bastard, try and hit me.
But the show is trying to tease like the Sword Agency.
Now they're supposed to be good guys too.
No, they're bad, I think, like in the show.
Who runs the Sword Agency actually? Because I never heard of them before.
It's like another part of, in the comics, they're like another part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Seem a little stressed. Can we do some
But they're not the
relaxing
good
exercise?
guys?
In, out.
Tell me where to find Hammerhead.
I don't think so, like from what I read, like what I looked.
Each other, maybe we
That
can work
makes
together.
no sense.
Together?
Think this, Silver Sable. I'm fighting Silver Sable and
Unless
Spider-Man.
they do it differently in the show or something, I'm not sure how they'll do it. Because
Well,
they
they-
did tease a little bit of Hydra in the show too, when you saw the Hydra symbol.
Oh yeah, you did in that watch thing. I totally forgot
So
about
I
that.
don't know, Hydra could be behind some stuff too, we don't know yet.
Why can't Hydra just fuck off and die?
Because you already know Hydra's never gonna like die, they're always working on something.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what if for like one of the what ifs for the what if show, like they do a couple on Endgame, like when they did when the Avengers went back in 2012. Imagine that elevator scene when Cap said "Hell Hydra." Imagine they did a what if scenario on that scene. Like we get to see a
What if
Hydra.
they did one where what if he was like part of Hydra or something, Captain America?
Back in town.
Yeah, but here's the thing how the comics did because of Secret Empire, which I'm surprised people hate that storyline, but it wasn't the real Captain America, it was just his mind got swapped with an alternate version for some reason.
How did
Yeah.
you know that?
It's my job to know things.
Also,
So I imagine
when
she's
Hydra's
here to stop
Cap
Hammerhead from
pretended to
stealing
be
all our
actual
shit.
Captain America, what was the point with the different the sort of triangle shield? Like, I know he passed the old one down to, like, Sam, but still, what was with the newer shield? Like, the one that almost looked like a triangle-ish shape or whatever. Like, I don't understand that shield. I don't, like, if Cap flows it, it's not gonna come back like his Vibranium and Adamantium one.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe you guys can team up.
Yeah, that doesn't feel very likely at this point.
Listen, I'm gonna keep looking into this.
It's weird how like in that cell where Loki's locked up, there's like another guy in there with him.
Conversation was going nowhere.
Wait, what's the guy in there look like? Because I only played the game one time.
I think it's like a another like another clone of Loki, like you know how he can make clones of himself.
Yeah.
Which he does trick in the game. He tricks Thor to jumping into the chamber because he makes a clone of himself. Remember, like it's a hot dog guy, and then Thor jumps in,
Not really.
Yeah.
Aw, turn that frown.
which I thought was pretty funny. Like Thor went in there for the hot dog, and then he got trapped in the thing.
Yeah.
If we hit 50
Like I like how they have the scenes from the movies, but they have their own like spin on it, like stuff you didn't see.
Yeah.
Party, huh? Sounds like the
Which that'd be interesting to see how they would add like their own spin to the Infinity War and Endgame missions,
Yeah.
because they could put in a lot of more humor than what we got in the actual movie. Hopefully someday they make that game like the Infinity War Endgame one.
Yeah. Well, they probably have to. I mean, especially how good the movies were, that's not like they're gonna miss an opportunity like that.
Plus they could make a lot of like missions for each of the movies, like a lot of missions.
Yeah. But I am concerned though, like, if they do Lego Marvel Super Hero 3, like, who could be the next big bad guy? Because they used Galactus in the first game, and they used Kane the Conqueror, so,
Sorry we got
like,
cut short earlier.
In the second game, yeah.
Again.
yeah, so, like, who could be the biggest bad guy they have to
And
face?
I don't know if they're gonna wanna. They could do Thanos, but not the MCU one, like the comic.
Yeah, that's
one.
what I'm talking about, like the comic one. Like,
Unless you want.
correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Infinity version, in the Infinity Saga in the comics, isn't Thanos trying to destroy the entire universe, not half of it? Because that's what the MCU
Yeah, he's
version.
trying to destroy the entire thing because he's working for like Lady Death or something.
Yeah, so they can use the comic book version. They don't have to follow the movie version.
I'll keep looking
Because in the
around.
movie, of course, they did like things differently, the storyline different.
Yeah, and it was a good storyline, to be
Swing
honest.
around the city and do some Spidey stuff.
Because we didn't see like Lady Death in the MCU.
No, we have not, which I'm surprised in the MCU. Death is a she, not a he.
All units.
Yeah.
Report a truck driver in distress. Financial district.
Could be Hammerheads, guys. Better
That
check
is
it out.
surprising.
Yeah, it was also weird that she has a thing for Deadpool in the comics as well.
Yeah.
Like, she wants Deadpool in her, that's just, like... But then somehow in the
I
comics...
guess she's just like drawn to Deadpool or something. I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah, so Thanos does the next best thing. Puts a curse on him that makes him immortal so he can never touch his Lady Death. Newsflash, jackass, he can have near-death experiences to see her. So he could touch her if he
So
wants.
when I was watching somebody rank like the Lego games, that person that put like the Avengers game low on the list said one of the reasons why he didn't like it that much was because it was just the same map from Lego Marvel 1, like the same city.
Well, except the difference is you can now go to different countries, so there's a little
Yeah, you
difference.
can go to different like hub worlds and stuff, but he was saying he just didn't enjoy how they used the same map for like Manhattan. He wished they used like a different map. I didn't really mind it as much because then in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 they did a completely different map.
Yeah, I didn't mind
So-
it that much either, so we'll see how the third map will look like in the third game. But except if they're doing the Infinity Saga in the comics, which the characters were in space at the time, so...
If they did the Infinity like saga from the MCU, they're gonna have to like include different maps, like different hub worlds. Well, if they had a level for that scene where like the children of Thanos like attacked New York, remember from Infinity War?
Yeah, are the Black Order actually his kids, or are they just adopted like Gamora?
I think they're like adopted from what I know.
I just find it weird how in the third Ultimate Alliance game he actually has a blood son, so like
Yeah. Which a lot of people weren't expecting.
now if Thanos actually has a son that's related to him, they could handle the power of the Infinity Stones as well. Curiosity.
Yeah.
Alright.
Imagine if Deadpool got like a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Actually he has done that before in a what if scenario. In fact he even
I wonder what he would wish for, like what he would want to do.
well he could uncurse himself from Thanos because the thing could do that.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a two stop motion Spider-Man films I think you will like. It's called Spider-Man, either Race Against Time or Against something about time, and like Spider-Man meets his future self wearing the Future Foundation suit. And then there's a sequel to that, and it involves Thanos and Deadpool in it. Actually, you can find those videos in one of my playlists. I think I put it in, either Dylan's Videos 10 or something, but it's a stop motion movie, like the person's using action figures, but it was pretty interesting actually. Yeah, like just give me.
Sorry, I had to pause my game for a minute because the phone was ringing.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. I paused my game. I'm trying to find the video I'm talking about. Let's see. Did I put it in here? If no, I'll just add it in here.
I was also letting people in the stream know
Yeah,
because it said one person was watching me.
that might have been me. I just put a liking a video.
Yeah, so it probably was you then because it notifies me when people join in to watch.
I guess I did put it in there. Alright, so
So yeah, I mean, I like the later levels for like the first Avengers movie in this game, like when the Chitauri and Loki are attacking the city. Those are fun levels.
You know, the Chitauri in the MCU look kind of weird, unlike the versions you see in the Ultimate Avengers movie, to be honest.
They just look like aliens with armor on in the MCU,
Yeah.
which I guess some people like and others don't like.
Mm.
A lot of people didn't like Captain America's design, like his suit in the first Avengers movie.
Really?
Hmm.
I think it was supposed to be heavily inspired by the Ultimate version of Captain Marvel, I think.
Because they said he looked like Cornier or something in the movie.
Hmm. Let's try a movie. Let's see. Okay, here's one of the stop motion Spider-Man movies I was calling. Okay, I was wrong. The title was called Spider-Man and the Gates of Time. Watch that first, and then watch the other one. Give me a second.
Hey, MJ, what's...
Now Hawkeye and them are attacking the SHIELD helicarrier.
Yeah, I still don't get why in the Lego Marvel Superhero 1 game they give Hawkeye a mask. He didn't wear a mask in the movie.
Got it.
And now in the movie one, he has he doesn't have a mask on in the Lego Avengers game.
Yeah, so I don't understand why they gave him a mask in the first place.
Because they made it right in the Lego Avengers game, he doesn't have a mask.
Find out where. We could cut off his supply.
Right, I just don't understand why in Lego Marvel Superhero 1 he
I
had
always
one.
found it weird how in the second Lego Marvel game there was a random like part of the map where Hawkeye and Black Widow were just standing there, like with a quest.
Yeah.
They weren't even near where you'd expect them to be. They were like, I think they were in the future New York, like the 2099 one.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And their mission didn't really make sense either. It was where you had to go find these like SHIELD agents or something. You had to go like track them down.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't leave. I just got here.
I have to run from Hulk. Rah.
You guys sure seem like you're in a...
Yeah,
Everyone
dude.
liked that scene in the movie where Black Widow ran from the Hulk.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy as hell.
And the Hulk was destroying the entire helicarrier.
Yeah.
Stay here while I go help your friend.
You know, I still find weird how in the MCU somehow Hela was the actual daughter of Odin. Like, what the hell?
Run.
Like, she's somehow actually Thor's actual sister, like, for real?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like the first time I saw Ragnarok, I was like, Thor had a sister? What?
Yeah, that made no sense.
And they don't mention her in any of the other movies.
Exactly, like, what the fuck?
Oh no, you saw me.
You think they would have there would have been more of like a setup for it, like they mentioned it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just two more.
And then she destroys Thor's hammer.
Dude, that even surprised me more. Like, what the fuck? But then
Like
somehow
he threw the hammer and then she caught it and it
Yeah, like, what the frick? But then
it didn't really make much sense, really.
I think the most awesome fight scene was when Thor uppercut Hulk, like his eyes were glowing like he was about to go all fury on Hulk in that gladiator fight. That was actually pretty cool.
She's gonna kill
But
someone.
I say the
My
most
favorite part is when he, at the end of the movie, when he goes like Super Saiyan, like all the lightning.
well, it's not Super Saiyan, but it's close to it.
No, not the part.
You should,
Well, he
you-
unleashes all his power.
yeah, but sadly, like the trailer when they showed that scene in the trailer, he has both his eyes, but then he has only one eye. Like,
Talked earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I think the most
He only
funniest-
has one eye, yeah, in the final like cut of the movie. He only has one eye. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to get this thing? There's like a...
Was there like a little character thing? I think.
Oh,
you
there
need-
we go. There was like a... I had to jump on a wall to collect like something.
Let me handle the rest of these guys.
No, they cannot.
Did Hulk die? Oh, Hulk fell off the map.
Great, more of them.
Wow. So you
Hulk was running after me and he fell.
He's done.
Now I'm fighting him with Thor. Come here, boy. Come here.
I think the most funny scene from Ragnarok is when Stan Lee's cameo as that haircut guy and Thor said, "No,
Yeah.
please not my hair."
Because he didn't want to get his a haircut.
I gotta say, he looks a lot better without the long hair, to be honest.
Yes. Very hard to hold financial district.
I mean, what do you think of Thor's new look, actually? What did you thought of it when you saw it?
I liked it, but then in Endgame they got rid of...
Yeah, but don't forget, he also got fat.
Yeah, which no one was expecting when they saw the
No,
movie.
not at all. I was like, what the fuck did you do to
He
this man?
became depressed and fat pretty much.
Well, he kinda did fuck up. Like, he didn't go for the head like he should have.
Yeah, he went for the like the chest.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm back.
Alright, I'm doing a little puzzle thing that I have to do.
Had to take my dog out because my stepmom asked me to, and I had to pause the video, or pause the game, exactly.
So that's one. I don't really like this part of the level. It's kind of an annoying little thing.
One down. And run.
And also, she thinks I'm too loud. I have a freaking PlayStation 1 earpiece in my ear. I don't understand how you guys think I'm loud. I don't even hear myself being loud.
Come on, dude.
If I could land on the wing, I could use full flip. Very clear. I'm trying to help you right now. Get off. Sure thing. As soon as I take out the rest of these
Damn,
drones.
okay.
Hey, Sable. Nope.
So now I gotta do pretty much the same thing again, okay.
Clear now. I'll just assume silence means thank you in Simkari. Okay.
And then that'll activate both the levers. Okay.
Okay, right now my YouTube video saying, streaming saying there's 2 people watching me right now.
There we go, now I can get the final hit on Hawkeye.
Easy, easy.
Where's Hammerhead?
If I talk, he'll come. So you do what you gotta do.
The Iron Man 2
We
suit.
both want the same thing. If we work together, we'll find him.
Like the suit that he built, like, when he made a new arc reactor.
Right.
There's Stanley.
We work together. Like partners.
Oh yeah, Hulk jumps on his jet.
Yeah, partners. So you'll call me? I am 77% sure she's not a robot.
Here we go, okay. Yeah, I can tolerate this part of the level.
I'm flying pretty close to flying. Ought to look for towers to activate.
Attention units, there's an assault in progress.
That doesn't sound good. Better check it out. Hammerhead's crew have a Sable agent pinned down. Not exactly a fair fight. Let's even the odds a bit. You morons! Hey, MJ.
Peter, head to Soho. I have a lead I need you to check out. One of my jailhouse sources just told me that some of Hammerhead's
Pizza
guys
time.
are always at a certain pizza shop. Maybe you can trail them, find out where Hammerhead's supplies are.
You know, just once I'd like to have a phone.
You know, I find it funny in the Heist DLC, Peter eats a pizza, then in the Silver Line one, he has to investigate a pizza shop.
Call where we
And you
talk
could
to
just
each
say
other
the
about our
mean
days,
pizza time.
like normal people.
Okay, so...
He doesn't say pizza time though in the game.
Well,
I know, but we can,
Sable and I caught
though,
some bad
because
guys.
You know, because we heard him say it in the Sam Raimi
You
universe.
two have to find a way to work it out. Hammerhead's too powerful to take on alone.
But he did have a piece of job in this universe, so I'm gonna assume he might have said it.
Too many people around. I'm not gonna be able to get close.
It is funny how they made a whole level out of the helicarrier getting destroyed when in the movie it was a pretty quick scene.
I'm just your average New Yorker.
Well, the same thing with that underground
I think that's
base.
the place that got a 3-star review in the Bugle last week. No wonder it's crowded.
Like, don't forget they also did the same thing with that Shield underground base.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I didn't forget that. I'm just saying a lot of the scenes in the movies that were quick and only 5 minutes, they dragged out into
Need to run
15-minute long levels.
Those have to be Hammerhead's men. Better follow them, but not too close.
Which I know they gotta do that to pan out the game length, to make the game not short.
Boss probably hasn't doing something more important. Somebody following us?
Be cool, Pete. Be cool.
Jeez, Hulk just threw Stanley.
Guess not. Where is the boss anyway? I don't know. Tony probably does though.
Who knew Hulk would kill Stanley in a Lego game?
Freaking Tony.
Bastard.
I should be the one who's tight with the boss. Okay.
You bastard. You green bastard.
That kid look familiar.
Damn you.
Oh, look, someone posted a cat video. Better watch that right now.
Yeah, all these kids look the same.
He's also the one who helped the boss come up with that trap for the Sable chick.
Yeah, that's ever.
Come here, boy.
I don't know. Sounds like a good plan to me.
I threw him.
We get the rest of our stuff, so...
So now you're on Tony's side? I see how it is.
The Battle of New York and then the Battle of Sokovia. Where they make a city float.
Talk to Sal.
Yeah.
Off the lot for a minute.
That was crazy that Ultron did that, made a city rise up out of the ground.
Yeah, that was
Gotta
crazy.
get closer to hear what they're saying. If I can't get next to them, maybe I can get above them.
I was not expecting that when I saw the movie.
Neither was I. Homeless, need help, thank you. Motherfucker, if you're homeless... you
And then
should
the
go to
Avengers
fix
get
something.
blamed for the destruction that happened in Civil
No
War.
one can see me.
Mr.
Now I can climb up
Beast.
to the rooftop.
Mr. Beast. Mr.
Looks
Beast.
like you can use
If
a
I get
cup of
above those
coffee.
guys, I can hear them. Gotta get to that alleyway.
You look like you can use a cup of coffee.
Oh, here we go. Don't fall for it, Thor. Don't go for the hot dog. Yep, he went for the hot dog.
Guy thinks he's next in line.
Ha! Next in line to
Well,
shine my
it might
shoes,
wake you
maybe.
up, you
Ain't
bastard.
that the truth?
They have the hot dog man in so many Lego games.
It's got all kinds of important stuff on it.
Is that just a meme now? A guy in a hot dog suit in the Lego games?
Slot
Yeah.
C3, huh? If I can get Tony's laptop, it could lead me to Hammerhead.
Thanks. Oh, wait.
Stimulating conversation, guys, but I've heard enough.
Spider-Man! Take him out! Bring him hard!
Yeah, you were taking a nap and I was in my classes.
Those are too many guys!
Templar and Dylan were changing the name of the group a bunch of times.
And I fucking won. But maybe we should make it something for everyone to we could just call the group Marvel and DC fans or something.
Well, hello there, Tony's laptop. Let's see
So
if
I want
can
to keep
hack
yawning
into
dude
it.
because both me and Space are recording right now.
Bada bing.
Well, they can't hear him.
Looks like he's gotta find my phone.
Oh
app
yeah,
installed.
but we can, and
Let's see
yawning
where you
is
are, Tony.
contagious.
Hey, Pete.
Hi,
I
honey.
just
Busy.
You
Research
look like
on
you
Lucaria.
need something to
make it quick
blow
then.
your nose.
Your tip was a good one. I'm on my way to one of
You look
Hammerhead's
like
top
you need
men.
something to blow your nose.
Where Hammerhead is, it's him.
That's great.
And one of his guys mentioned setting a trap for Sable. What do you think that means?
I think it means a bunch of old school Magia thugs feel threatened by a confident, powerful woman.
Right.
Sorry, Pete. I don't mean to blow you off, but I'm on a deadline, so
Yeah, totally. Talk later. All right, enough of the freak shit.
Of course he fell
I
for
don't know
that.
when she's coming. You just gotta be ready.
There's Tony.
I don't think that's enough, guys. Double it up. Then take him out of the bases. Why are you making me do your job, Leo?
I accidentally unplugged my mic.
I'm putting you in the ground.
Oop. What grenade?
Bust out. Yeah. And they made Coulson died, but then he gave him plane tickets.
Yes, that
What
Coulson
unlocks
never-
in 16 hours?
Yeah, but he never died actually because Fairy brought him back from the dead.
As long as Hammerhead is there.
You don't get it. I'm trying to keep you from getting hurt.
I can take
What
care of
unlocks in
myself.
16 hours that
Usually
you were talking
can,
about?
But Hammerhead's been using your Project Olympus stuff.
I know.
Then
If you can
know
talk
he's turned
properly.
himself into some kind of giant Franken-monster.
That is why I must stop him.
But not like this. Not by going right into a trap. Ah, Sable, what are you doing?
Yeah, and you were like,
Well,
yeah. And then when you were saying that, you did.
you know, I'm still surprised though in Miles' game they don't have the Chrysler building in there. Like how does New York not realize that one of their own famous buildings is missing? Like, why, Insomniac? Why couldn't you just add that in there? You just replace it with another building. Like, can you speak without yawning?
Oh, hey, look, a trap. If only we had some kind of advanced warning.
Drink some caffeine or
I'm sort
something.
of tempted to
Damn.
sit back and watch, but that would just be petty. A tractor with their own tech. Looks like the whole thing is powered by those generators.
I mean, you sit up all night to play, right?
Everything okay in there, Sable? Or is it silver? Or is it something else?
Because they said you were still on PlayStation at like 4 in the morning.
Get it? Hang tight?
No one's that up early to play a
You know,
fucking
talking
game.
about your feelings
Unless
has
they're
been
super
scientifically
five.
proven to reduce stress and improve mood. I'm just saying, you'd be doing this all. That's it. Okay, now let's get out of here.
No. We stay here. Hammerhead will come to us.
Not so sure that's a good idea.
Probably. I haven't been on Fortnite at all today, so I don't know.
And I don't really give a shit about Fortnite.
Gamer likes Fortnite like a
No,
lot.
I don't actually care about Fortnite at all, Mr. Beastax, because the first time I played it, I instantly get killed. I don't get a chance to find a weapon, so I just uninstalled the stupid game. Nope, never playing Fortnite again. Fuck it. Nope. You can't make me. I am. I ain't afraid to admit it. Come on, jetpack motherfuckers.
Give me the money.
Locking in.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't really care for that one.
Sable in that base. I bet they have those stolen humanitarian supplies in those other bases. I should call David about this.
Hello.
Hi, David. It's Spider-Man. I think I may have found those humanitarian supplies bound for Symkaria.
Great. Can you send me
Yep,
a
those
location?
samurai skins
Well,
that
there's
keep
just
coming
one
back
wrinkle.
in the item shop.
They're in heavily fortified bases guarded by bionic madmen with futuristic weapons and impenetrable armor.
That is quite a wrinkle.
Why don't I scope out their hideouts first and get back to you?
Thank you, Spider-Man. I greatly appreciate all your help.
Time to check in with MJ.
Peter, are you okay? I saw people posting pictures of you and Hammerhead and Sable
And Black Cat. Normally she brings bad luck, but not this time.
I knew she was still alive. What was she doing there?
Saving my skin and giving me a lead on Hammerhead's hideouts. Turns out he's been stashing all of the stolen Sable tech underground.
What? How?
Now time for another level.
And hopefully rescue Sable, if she's still alive.
Listen, I've been digging into this Symkaria thing. It's a big story. Something I feel like I need to be a part of. My boss agrees.
Wait, you're going to Symkaria? When?
Tonight. It's a rapidly developing situation. You and Sable can take care of Hammerhead. You don't need me.
Just because I don't need you doesn't mean I don't need you.
That's sweet. But listen, other countries are ignoring this crisis, including ours. These people are helpless, all alone in the middle of a war zone. If I document what's happening and share it with the rest of the world, it might change things. Maybe even...
The entrance to his hideout must be somewhere close by. Huh. Must be underground. Is it time for...
I think I slept in today, either around 7:01 or something. I couldn't quite read the time well because I was still waking up myself.
And tomorrow I have to be back up at 10 a.m. again, so that'll be fun.
Ugh, that's a new smell. Yuck. Hope I find Sable before the fumes overwhelm her. If I can get through this without getting wet, that'd be a win. Hello? This is so cool.
They cut like,
Look at
yeah,
this place.
they cut
The
like
amount
the
of
scene
architects
out a
to make
lot.
this city run is just crazy. I'll never take credit.
Like the scene where Loki talks to Tony, they cut a lot of the lines out.
Okay, onward. Hammerheads, guys. They've taken over an abandoned subway platform. Gotta take these guys out. Then
Time
look
to
around for
wet
Sable.
up my prey. Bleh. Brain fart.
Brain fart.
You wanna know what I've been thinking?
Mm-hmm.
So boss said once
Here we go, the attack on New York has
Really didn't see
begun.
that coming.
Teabag.
I'm just not sure how many more of these things we can fit down here. What's the main issue? Power? Yeah. It's only a matter of time before the city finds out how we're leeching off the subway. Then what?
then we'll grease some palms is what? Make sure we're left alone.
Maybe. But there's also the problem of space. I mean, we're just running out of room.
We could use some of those bigger things to make more room.
What, did you have a strawberry shortcake or something? Strawberry shortcake cookie witch or something?
What was that?
You've been assessing for like the last
No.
10 minutes.
You talked to the fish man.
Mr.
The money
Fishman.
promised us. I think we should have a contract, like legally.
How are you able to talk to people in Team Rumble? Because when we went there yesterday, there was no one to talk to.
That wasn't the wind. If that's a pigeon, it's gonna be a dead pigeon.
being stealth as a ninja.
What the?
Ready night.
What the?
Okay, that's all of them. Now, I bet if I follow the power cables, I'll find where they're holding Sable. Hope that's not a load-bearing subway car. Nice. Okay, follow the yellow wire. Better not find any tunnel's blocked. But I think I can still squeeze through. Body bags? Well, this just took a turn.
Donkey balls.
He died inside the thing, like the other guys.
Who was it?
Snoring now.
Nah. No one there.
Gotta do this quick, and then find Sable. This place looks like their main base.
That cop almost killed me. I thought you said I'd be indestructible.
I said almost indestructible. After all, you're still human.
Then make me less human.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean what I said. Now get to work.
I got sniped in Rainbow Six Siege today, actually, I think.
All this stuff belongs to Sable?
Yeah, most of it's overseas, though. What are you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking about how she took over the whole city in a matter of days.
You mean back during that Devil's Breath thing? Yeah, that was crazy.
Not so crazy when you got the right equipment.
Well, we got those digging things.
Not good enough. If we want the best stuff, we're gonna need her.
Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do that?
Just keep taking her stuff. She'll come to us.
XRT-89. Subterranean Troop Deployment Vehicle. That's the real name? I'm sticking with Dig Boy.
It was crazy to find out that Loki was mind controlled by
Hammerhead gets his
Thanos.
hands on this thing.
He
We're in
was?
serious trouble.
Yeah. That's why he did all of that stuff, like attacking New York and stuff. He was mind controlled.
I thought Loki did that for fun. I didn't
I'd
think
pay
he
good
was
money
mind
to see
controlled.
Hammerhead's guys learning to fly in these things.
Because
for
they
the first time.
confirmed, the Russo brothers confirmed he was mind controlled by Thanos.
I told you
What
I
the?
just helped
How is he mind
manufacture
controlled?
these
He didn't
things.
even
I
have the
didn't
Mind
design
Stone on
them.
it.
Guess we
Wait,
got the wrong guy then. On the
did
bright
he or
side,
did he? Did
now we
Thanos
got
have
our
the Mind
first
Stone
test
on him at that
subject.
point, or no?
No!
I think he did already.
Don't!
Okay
Don't
then.
turn it on! Please!
He just didn't have the other ones yet.
I can figure it out!
Now that's what I like to hear.
Sable. Sounds like she's close. The only way out is through. High voltage wires and sewer water. What could possibly go wrong? If there's one takeaway from this underground lair thing, it's that Hammerhead should have fewer thugs with
User.
guns and a lot more safety inspectors.
Every minute I am here is another nail in your coffin.
You got spirit. I like it.
I will never.
Good plan.
Spider drone, assist me in this fight.
Hey, Sable! No lethal force, okay? wish I could, but it's a whole big intellectual property thing. A dig boy, of course!
Did you say dig boy?
Yeah! Way better than the real name, don't you think?
Fucking whiplash.
Nice to have you on my side for once.
Shut up and fight!
You gotta work on your fight banter, though. Hey, Sable, where'd you learn to fight?
On the street!
Yeah? I learned from watching movies. We should compare notes.
Damn.
You said you could defeat Hammerhead.
Jeez, the
Guess I'll do some Spidey work while I wait for Sable's call. Hey, what's that? What's with all the yellow stuff? Huh. Is this some weird street artist thing? A police report. Looks like someone was killed during a mugging, but nothing was stolen. What's with the audio recorder?
I still never get tired of this PS5 remote.
Some work-related stress. Well, you came to the right place. That's my specialty. So they tell me. Give me some more specifics about how you're feeling. Guess you could say
You never get tired of the PS5 remote, you just say?
Yeah. Because it's comfortable to use for like a long time.
You know, it's weird. When I play Miles on the PS4, I hear the web sound coming out of the controller for the PlayStation 4 version, which I don't understand why, because you don't hear the web sound out of Pierre's web shears in the controller. Like, I don't understand why they did that.
There's a bunch of GPS coordinates here. I love treasure hunts, but something tells me I'm not gonna find a chest full of gold at any of these places. I'll have to find more towers to boot up before I know what's happening around here.
Probably after I'm done with the Unleashed, I'll switch back to Miles Weather, so I'll probably do Miles Classic suit, and then I'll do the Great Responsibility suit, then the Sportswear suit, and then maybe I'll switch back to Pierre, then do his Classic suit and Battle Damage one. So I'll just switch.
Hey Peter, just letting you know I haven't left the house.
Glad to hear it. What's up?
I've been listening to the police radio, and there's stuff happening all over the city, like constantly.
Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
How do you do it? I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Remember what May used to say? You help someone, you help everyone.
but I never really understood what she meant.
Okay. You know that lady that came in to feast the other day with her 2 kids?
The one who just got evicted?
Yeah. After she found a job and was about to move into her new place, she told me, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I'm sending as much as I can back to this shelter.
So we helped her, and now she wants to help others. Helping is like a force multiplier.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. It doesn't make sense.
The greatest. I'm gonna send
When
an
you can
address
do
as
it,
soon as
but
I'm
then
done
when
with
you're
all
with
this,
a group
so
like
stay
us,
ready.
you can't.
And bring
Nobody
those
can
web
do it.
shooters with you.
Finally!
This looks familiar. I think it's the last known location.
And you're
of
in
the Mafia
Team
informant
Rumble?
who disappeared a few months ago.
I'm feeling
Yeah, it's weird because when we went there yesterday, there was nobody there.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to scare you. I just been paranoid lately. Like I said, stressful job.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your job. Describe a typical day.
Typical day. Guess it starts with waking up, checking my phone, see what the boss wants me to hit that day. Then I go grab breakfast. I've been trying to do that keto thing, you know? Then I do the hits. Sometimes it's messy, so I gotta head home. I'm gonna clean up. I try to get to the gym in the afternoon. Then dinner and
Sorry, can you go back for a moment? What does do a hit mean exactly?
It means I kill who my boss tells me to. I'm pretty good at it by now. Got quite the resume.
This guy sounds like a Maggia enforcer. Feels like this is just part of the story. I should keep an eye out for more scenes like this. I should be close. Whoever's setting up these scenes really likes the color yellow.
Watching what?
Whoever's setting up these... Let's hear what the recorder has to say.
So what do you think, Doc?
Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today?
Yeah.
You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa. You want to get right to it? Okay then. I know why you're really
Yep, and I have to be up at 9 a.m. for classes.
And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn. These crime scenes all feel like covers for Maggia hits. And if the guy on the tape is a Maggia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
It's not glitched for me. Might be glitched on older consoles. I'm not sure.
I love this invisible floating fortress thing. But now that all of New York City has seen it, Hammerhead will probably be here soon.
I am counting on it. So let us work quickly. I have acquired the Class 5 laser array. We need to calibrate it.
Okay, what's first?
Pull the housing array into place.
On it. Whoa, nice laser.
Housing locked.
Done and done.
We are not done.
Oh.
We must reset the targeting field, Ariel.
Sure thing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exit the hangar and navigate to the top of the nearby transmitters.
Alrighty. So we should talk about the strategy with Hammerhead, don't you think?
What is there to talk about? We find him. Then focus the laser on the plate in his head. The laser will heat the carbon steel to critical temperature, which will rearrange its molecular structure.
And soften it so I can knock him unconscious. I get that part, but how do you know it won't, melt his brain?
When the wolf attacks the sheep, he risks getting shot by the shepherd.
Okay, well, Shepard, just remember my no-killing rule, okay? Done. How's it look?
Systems appear functional. Now we must test the targeting and power levels.
Hey, Space, I don't know if you know this, but there was actually one time in the comics Silver Sable actually did kiss Spider-Man. I don't know if you knew about that.
Cool. Wait, this doesn't involve shooting me, does it?
I might have like known about it.
But I do need you to
Do you think Gamer knows?
Right.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Ready?
Ready.
Well, I'm gonna tell him if he ever joins because I want to hear the reaction from him. Like,
I think he's on, but he's playing like Fortnite.
Cool with me.
well, he'll join when he's ready or whatever.
Here comes another one.
But I just think,
Nice shot.
well, he's not.
Oh, then he's not actually on.
Is this
Okay.
how modern militaries do skeet shooting? Oh, can we do one more? Please?
You are a child.
Yeah, well, we're all children on the inside. Whoa!
Come back. We have one more thing to do.
On my way.
We must adjust the
Gyroscopic navigation stabilizer in order to compensate for the weight of the laser. Go to that terminal and wait for me to activate the system. System ready.
I'm going in. Okay, that should do it.
You two teaming up now? Cute. But it ain't gonna do no good.
Sable? Use a little help here.
The laser is down.
Can you fix it?
I am trying.
Okay? Or just that's it?
I'm always angry.
Just don't give up, do you? I respect that, but I'm still gonna kill you.
Oh, let's go. That's awesome.
Sable, what's your status?
Laser is back online. Hold him in place.
They're going down, Hammerhead.
You can't kill me. Eat this. You're going down.
I got this.
Sable!
Yeah.
Keep coming, bud.
Why'd you say it like
You
that?
insist?
Come on in.
You're like, oh, you got it.
Keep trying, keep failing. I'm indestructible.
I see him.
What do you think?
Avengers Assemble level complete.
This is a fight you ain't.
Fucking hiccups. I have the hiccups, man.
Time to get hurt. Man, fast.
And you don't know what a hiccup is because you didn't know what the sound was. Fuck you, Hammerhead.
Also, you can get the hiccups when you get spooked. Scared.
Well, I'm not spooked, so I don't know why I have them. You only can get them if you drink too fast, or...
Yeah.
I give you one chance. Join my crew or stop.
I'll take what's behind door number 3. This shield's too strong. I need to disable it first.
Boston, guard.
Can't let him hit me. Hey, no laser.
Locking in.
Fuck you, Hammerhead.
Keep your distance. Do not let him use his head.
Good tip.
When I'm done.
Well, gadgets won't work.
How'd he do that?
He's quick. I gotta be quicker.
Alright, I'll be right back. I ended the stream for now. Then I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. Yeah, are you kidding me? I'll be right back.
The laser is down. Wait. I have an idea.
Can't wait much longer.
Get fucking wrecked, Hammerhead.
Okay, Hammerhead's finished. But his